Hey guys, grocery haul. It has been 2 weeks since the last one. I actually had what's becoming kind of a rare opportunity to run by myself today because Shawn's home working on stuff from home and he was able to stay with the kids. So I got to go. I ran through Costco, picked up an order from Walmart. Originally I was thinking I would go in. Then the kids were going to go with me. I was like, forget it. I'm just going to place an order. Then they weren't going with me, so I could have, but that's okay. One thing though I have to point out is, and this, you guys will see this right before Christmas if the timing is right, but as of right now, we are, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks out before Christmas. It's been 2 weeks since we got groceries last. I did go ahead and start picking up a couple things for our Christmas meal. This time I will get more stuff in the coming week or two. I don't like to go grocery shopping the last couple days unless it's really fresh produce that we absolutely need. I do know there's a couple select items that we use for our turkey. Fresh herbs and things that I will need to go get that week. So we'll worry about that then. I'll show you guys that when I do all of it. In the meantime, I've got a lot of stuff behind me. Let me show you what I picked up. And here's what we got, guys. It ended up being way more than I actually anticipated. Not price-wise, but quantity-wise. Price-wise was actually right in line with where things have been falling, and I'm really happy about that. Maybe we could call it bulk buying for the win. I don't know, just the way the family's eating. Something has shifted, and I am really rocking this whole budget thing right now. And it is staying consistent. So I might be able to finally say this is what works. At least for us, obviously. Back here, actually, let me start over here, guys. I gotta show you. We got these little loaf wet food for Diogi because Mr. Diogi is a spoiled, pampered pup. One of our amazing neighbors had some that they were clearing out from their dog that had passed and offered it to him, and he is absolutely loving it. Now he has decided he has to have one of these, which for his weight for a meal, it would actually be like a few of them. But we just mix one of those trays in with his dinner food. So he just eats his dry food earlier in the day. And for dinner, we have to mix one of those in order for him to eat it. And he will sit there and stare at the box if we don't put it in until we do. So he has become even more pampered and trained us even more. And now I'm buying my dog fancy food. Thank you, Anna, for that. We love it. Honestly, it's kind of one of those fun things because he's such a good member of the family. Anyhow, moving on. I have saltine crackers. Goldfish. The goldfish are not for us. Those are actually to take to the church because they need more snacks again that are safe for all of the kids. And they need a higher quantity than they needed before. I'm not even sure 45 was enough, but that's what I got to take in. Thing of Aussie Bites, thing of graham crackers, hiding down there. We've got a thing of Ritz crackers. I have 2. Guys, I've got stuff stacked here. There's so much. 2 of the 2 packs of the brioche hamburger buns from Costco. What I don't have yet is I got to run to Hy-Vee and pick up some Sloppy Joe sauce. And I don't have that here right now. So obviously that'll get tacked on to our total budget in the end later on. But for now, this is what we've got. We needed buns. I did pick up, as I'm swinging it around there, the 2-pack of the gluten-free multigrain Canyon Bakehouse bread from Costco. Yeah, just really tightening down on keeping myself gluten-free. Contamination is not a huge issue because it is turning out just to be my wheat allergy and not actually celiac on top of it, which is good news. Have a box of chocolate raspberry muffins right there. I'm not usually like a chocolate cake or muffin fan, but I thought I'd give these ones a try and see if they were any good. If not, I know the kids will eat them. So there's that. Bag of frozen sweet cherries. The kids have kind of burned themselves out on the frozen fruit mix that we had before. The pineapple chunks are just way too big. Nobody actually cares for the pineapple in them. So they're not wanting to finish all of that. But I need to have something on hand like the cherries that stay in the freezer. So if we run out of other produce between grocery trips, we still have things. Because I keep a lot of frozen and canned vegetables for that same reason. And those are also just easier to add to a lot of the meals I make. So there is that. We do have 5 of these. This was a special request from Taya. Long story there, but granting a wish for her. Thing of the real crumbled bacon. We keep that on hand. Goes in a lot of different recipes. Plus, Shawn likes to mix it into his eggs that he eats almost daily. Speaking of eggs, we have 3 more of the flats that are 2 dozen each. So there is 6 dozen eggs right there. You know, I never in my life thought we'd be buying this many eggs. Especially after prices went up as much as they did. But it is what it is. And we're staying in budget, so I can work with it. The chicken sausages, those are mine. That's something that's actually working really easily into my changed diet. It's really nice to be able to just pull a couple of those out. I can microwave them. I can throw them in the oven. Whatever I'm making, really easy to add those along with. I grabbed a thing of maple syrup because we recently had French toast sticks, and I feel like the kids opened up the last bottle, but it wasn't on the list. I figured better safe than sorry. Went ahead and grabbed it. 2 things of the Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce. Somebody had used the last bottle, forgotten to write it down, so one of those will go in the fridge, one of those will go in the pantry. 2 4-pound bags of the shredded hash browns. These are for a dish that my family, I grew up calling them branding potatoes because we always had them at branding time, since I grew up in a ranch family. But I have learned more often, if you did not grow up in a ranching community, you likely call them funeral potatoes. Either way, it's a potato casserole that's topped with cornflakes and just utter yumminess all the way around. That is one of our dishes that we always have for Christmas. But if you don't buy the hash browns at the right time frame, you're not going to be able to get them. Too close to Thanksgiving or Christmas, forget it. They're out of stock. 1 loaf of whole grain white bread. It was supposed to be 2, but apparently they only had 1 left. And so I got that. Let's see. I'm kind of jumping around trying not to miss anything, but I have 3 things of vanilla creamer, 3 things of caramel creamer. Those are the almond milk creamers. There was a sweet and creamy, but it had been leaking all over in the bag. And when I pulled it out to figure out like what was leaking first, we found it had a weird puncture mark in a spot that would not have normally been detected. So we're not sure. Either way, I'm putting that one in for a return. Because yeah, and it had half leaked out by the time I got it home. The Daisy sour cream, that actually is for the potatoes. Not to mention we just always keep sour cream on hand because we eat a lot of tacos and things like that as well. The Winter Cheer nut blend. This just looked super yummy. No peanut oil used in those, so it's safe for me to have it here at the house. There is cross-contamination risk though, so unfortunately Blake and Taya still can't. That's it, fruit bars. That was a special request from some of the younger kids. They put it on the list. Heavenly Hunks, Ciara finished off, actually Ciara and I together, finished off the last that we had in the fridge of those, so I grabbed another one. Thing of the probiotic strawberry yogis. The kids absolutely loved those. When I got them before, I saw them, went ahead and grabbed a bag. Figured it doesn't hurt to throw them in the snack basket. Thing of animal crackers, because I feel like it was on the grocery list recently and I did not get them, so I probably better. Since I didn't get them last time when they were there, I think we're pretty much out. Waterloo, just my average case of that. I thought about grabbing 2, but just 1. I'm really slowing down on those as well. I have several bags of cereal here. There's Frosted Flakes back there. That's the Cocoa Dino Bites. 2 bags of the Waffle Crunch. Back here, I have 2 boxes of chocolate Cheerios, 2 boxes of apple cinnamon Cheerios, 2 boxes of dinosaur egg oatmeal. Guys, the 2, 2, and 2 is not because of even numbers or anything like that. It's because Walmart actually has a Walmart cashback program, even if you're not a Walmart Plus customer, that you can get money back. It's kind of like a credit card rewards program. They just do it's almost like a coupon, but it actually comes back as cash back half the time. I was able to get one of the kids' Christmas gifts at a ridiculously cheap price by using the cash I had stocked up over the last year. So just something to keep in mind if you've never noticed that. I know we'll go through all of those, so it didn't hurt to do 2 of each and get that cashback reward. So there's that. 2 gallons of whole milk. Normally I would not buy 2 gallons at once. You guys know that. We just do not go through dairy milk. But I do have some sausage in the freezer, and getting close to Christmas. Shawn's going to be off because we have a really big event coming up here in a week and a half. And I thought, you know what? This milk is good right up until Christmas. Perfect time to make biscuits and gravy because we are going to be home. And, well, even though it's nice out right now, which I can kind of show you guys, almost green grass, no snow or anything. But it's December, so it's going to be cold again here at some point. And figured it was worth being able to do that. Thing of green grapes, thing of the Victoria black grapes. The signage said something about tasting like grape jelly, the sweetness of it and stuff. I don't know if it actually is or not. Went ahead and went with it, knowing that Mr. Moo prefers green grapes, and they were giant. I went ahead and grabbed those. The sandwich 2-pack from Costco, this is something Shawn likes. Him and I used to split it. It's not something I'll split at this point just because I'm not eating bread products anymore. But I thought he would still enjoy having it. So just went ahead and grabbed that. But ran out of room on the table. Thing of the mozzarella string cheese, the sharp cheddar jack cheese sticks, bag of carrots, thing of baby butterhead lettuce. Guys, if I didn't say it before, and I'm pretty sure I did the last time I got this, butterhead lettuce or butter lettuce makes the best wrap lettuce. So if you're using it instead of like tortilla shells or bread or anything like that, the integrity of it tends to be so much better. You can put a couple leaves together and it wraps around things so nicely. I like to make mock sandwiches with it. You can spread some pesto or mayo or whatever on the inside of it, some cheese, your lunch meat, whatever, roll it up and eat it. It is really good. So that's my little plug for that one. Hiding in here, Nature's Bakery gluten-free fig bars. These are actually for Shawn. He found a long while back that these Nature's Bakery bars, he preferred the gluten-free ones. They didn't bother him. So I saw those in the app when I was ordering, went ahead and grabbed them. I have a bag of the Cosmic Crisp apples. There was like nothing for organic apples except the Gala snacking apples, which the kids have really tapered off on. So I always have to switch up which apples we're getting. But apples is one thing that they will consistently eat as long as I change up which kind I get. So 2 bags of Fuji's, because those are actually my personal favorite. 1 thing of the Scotch-Brite sponge heads. We shouldn't need more just yet, but the last ones I got are falling apart. Literally, as soon as you start scrubbing, the glue, the sponge head is separating from the head. Both of them that came out of the last pack just fell apart as soon as we start using them. So I told Shawn we'll get 1 more pack because he thought maybe we should just switch away from them right away. We're going to try these. If these also fall apart, then we are going to look for a different alternative than the dish wand we've been using for years. Which, obviously we've replaced the wand, but the style we've used for years. You guys have seen me buy the Crunchmaster Rice Poppers. Ciara absolutely loves these rice poppers, and I think they're super yummy too. But they've had a Death Star for quite a while now, but the price, it's still a little up there, and it's dropped, and then it's dropped, and I've grabbed a little more each time thinking, wow, they just keep restocking them. Guys, today these bags were $1.97 a piece. So I texted Ciara and told her I stocked up. She's pretty tickled and is wondering how many of these bags are just for her. So there is that. I went ahead and grabbed a bag of pretzel crisps because the kids like them for snacking and such. Also 2 bags of the Annie's Easy Cheddar Cheesy Smiles. That's, not only do our kids like them, but tomorrow we're actually having our big annual movie birthday, which is where we actually rent out an entire theater and invite a ton of friends, their families, everybody to come watch a movie with us. We're watching Moana 2. And afterwards, our really good family friends are coming over to have lunch with us. And when him and his kids get here, they also love these. And we always have pizza and stuff. And I thought it's just something fun to add to it for all the kids. Whew, guys, that was a lot. Now I gotta get it put away. I'll run through totals with you guys in just a moment. Hey guys, quick closeout. Grand totals. Walmart, I did have to do the return for the one creamer, so I've already subtracted that out. Costco, off of the receipt total. I actually bought myself some flowers too. Every now and then I like to do that. I'll show you guys. Yep, one of their bouquets. So you guys got to see the counter mess too. And our Christmas tree. But anyhow, the flowers ran $16.99 plus tax. Grand total between Walmart and Costco. I've got kids downstairs getting loud. $603.52 for anybody keeping track. 2 weeks worth of groceries. I don't think we did any fill-in this last time since the last time we got groceries. I don't know if we'll make it a full 2 weeks before we go again, but we will not be getting much when we do go. We need to get the rest of the stuff that we will need for our Christmas meal. I believe we've got a turkey in the freezer already, but like I said earlier, I need to get the herbs, lemon, shallots. I need to get some cornflakes for the branding potatoes. I need to figure out what else the kids want to make. I was going to, for Thanksgiving, make some s'mores bars that we make. It's chocolate checks made Rice Krispie style. We didn't make them, kind of forgot. We had enough pie and everything else. So I'll probably go ahead and reserve that cereal for Christmas, make that as a treat for that. I've got a bunch of pumpkin bread to make and all sorts of stuff. So we'll see what else we come up with. But anything we pick up will just be for that. And yeah, guys, $603 and change for 2 weeks. Average of what, 4.5 weeks in a month? 10 people in our house. That's not bad. Anyhow, I really hope that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.